How good are you at following up? I've got to tell you, too many businesses I work with, that we deal with, send a quote, never follow up. Bizarre. Why don't we follow up? I think that obviously the more you follow up, the more business you're going to get. It's crazy. But here's the thing, 95% of businesses, I saw a stat recently, actually don't follow up more than the first time after the quote's been submitted. So 95% of businesses give up after one follow-up. So they send the proposal, then they give up. Only 5% of businesses get to the third follow-up. True story. And that's really uncool because to me, here's the three things. One, following up builds the relationship if you do it properly, if you do it ethically, if you do it professionally. Now, number two is that you should systematize your follow-up, automate the process, automate every stage of the process. Whether you do that on whatever channel you do it, and I'm going to tell you about channels in a moment, but just make sure that you're automating. So whether it's with your virtual assistant or your executive assistant or you, that you've got to have a follow-up system, CRM, reminders, follow up this person, follow up this quote. We people they get sick of hearing from me? Probably not. But I am routinely done it today. We've got big proposals out there at the moment. And I want to know whether people are going to accept them, especially when you get a verbal. So in our work, we're always waiting for a purchase order. And some of you out there might deal with industry or big players where you've got to get a purchase order to do work. And when you've got to get a PO, a verbal's not enough because you can't charge against a verbal. You need that PO before you can start work and then charge on it. Follow up. Now, the third thing that I want to share with you is, this is drum roll, multi-channel follow-up. I'm telling you, there is power in. Today I've sent a follow-up to a client by email, which would text today's Tuesday. Next Tuesday they'll get a text if I haven't heard from them since, and then they'll get a Facebook Messenger. So I just rotate it on the different channels. You just got to change it up because people hear from you in different places on different platforms. And just, to me, you have to change it up. Everything's about, oh, gee, that's right, I haven't replied to them. And I'd much rather a client or a prospect just tell me no when I follow up than drag it out. And that's the value of following up sometimes. At least you don't have proposals, or we call them action plans, sitting in your system and you're not knowing what's going on with them. Follow up. Don't be one of the 95% that gives up after one follow-up. Be rigorous, be systematized, be like a bulldog and just hang on. If someone's asked you for a proposal, keep going back to them until you get a no, and sometimes even a no is a not yet. Just remember that too. Follow up.